Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day. Want to come on, just speak my mind about tough love and good coaching, good teaching and good parenting. Growing up, not knowing how difficult life can become, we think we want to get away with everything and get by and not be told from right and wrong and not be disciplined and just allow ourselves to get by, get through, no reprimand, no leadership. When in reality, the people you should be seeking and searching for are the ones who tell you the truth. The ones who don't allow you to get by 5 seconds late, or because you're good at something or you're liked, that you are allowed to turn your homework in late, or not being able to have a consistent diet and being told that you can eat whatever and just create these bad habits, which in reality are forming your future. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I encourage you to seek leadership from people who are going to keep it real, are going to tell you when you're wrong. It may not feel good at the exact moment that it's happening, but I promise you, I know the human mind, and we all go through similar times where you want more, where you look in the mirror and you're not satisfied. Those people you surround yourself that just put band-aids on the situation, or just say that it's not that big of a deal, or that you're gonna be okay, they're not wrong. You are gonna be okay, but you won't be where you wanna be. You won't be where you can be. You won't be fulfilled. And you're going to have to revisit those times that you could have just took advantage of at that moment. So stop seeking comfortability and just taking the easy route. It doesn't teach you nothing. You don't learn anything. And one thing that I became more aware of, especially recently, it's a reflection of who you're around. The more you do, you don't change. Like, I still love everybody that I've ever grew up with, everyone that I, made mistakes with, anybody who's taught me the easy route, the hard route, but I do respect and seek more guidance from those who kept it 100 with me. Kept it real and told me, Siwoo or Chris, you're messing up. You could be doing better. And don't get me wrong, just like how I get the reaction from some of the people that I have life conversations with, I used to give the same reaction. But then there was a moment of clarity. And I had that whoa factor happen to where I realized they were right. And so I'm not seeking to love everyone like, oh my goodness, it's okay. I'm seeking to love you so much that I tell you the truth and I give you that tough love to where when you do make it, or when shit does hit the fan, you're prepared. One of my sayings I like to say is, I make chaos look calm. And the reason why I feel like I do that is because I've had such good teachers. I've had so many people that didn't take my kindness and let it consume them. They told me they knew that was flake stuff. They pushed that to the side and they say, Chris, you have a chance to do this, that, and that. This is what you need to do. And I listened to them because they had what I wanted, which wasn't materialistic. It was actually peace of mind and a happy heart and an ability to do something for somebody else unconditionally. I've never seeked the millions. I seek impact. I don't seek what I have. I seek what I could do for others. Don't get me wrong, I'm human. I like to enjoy things too. But that's not the forefront of my mind of why I do what I do or what I think I'm going to become. I'm not keeping it to just save it. I told you, and I've said this to many people before, I'm going to be the richest broke person there ever was. And it's because of the vision is to create opportunities for human life forever. And I think everyone has the ability to do that. I think everyone has the ability to help another person. The problem is, you think you're not doing nothing by simply smiling, or that if it's not like a dramatic experience to where like social media has everyone thinking that it's got to be a party every day, or it's got to be some crazy event where there's 1 million people. Now, what if I said you affected one person who just so happened to come cross paths with someone who actually has an event planned that day, and because I smiled at that person and I listened to her, she ended up talking to the promoter of the huge event that happened later on that day, which you may not have been rewarded for the huge event that just changed millions of lives, but in reality, the world knows you are. Because your smile changed that person's life, who then communicated with the person who was in control of the event that's going to happen later today, who, because she got a smile from the person that she was talking to, now had a good energy and was flowing when she entered that event, which then dominated and created whole new opportunity for everyone around. So instead of doing the social media impact, which has to be seen, liked, viewed, shared, commented, which is good, and don't get me wrong, I like to have likes too. But I want you to realize how big of an impact you actually have on everyone you come across. It doesn't have to be categorized as this big, that big. They're all the same. Be genuine. Find truth. Seek truth. And know that life isn't easy. But there are going to be celebration time. There's going to be moments in life that are so good that you're going to seek that moment. But it's just not like that all the time. And I think that's where this depression and anxiety is created, is because you do have these ultra high moments in like you know, chemical imbalance can create a false reality and make you think that you're experiencing these ultimate high realities, but that's not the facts. The facts is that's not a true high. That's not fulfilled to sustain, you know, time. You're going to have roller coaster emotional effects. You're going to have ups and downs. And by creating good habits and good rituals and having a schedule and having a plan, self-awareness, you can be at the peak of the roller coaster longer than the downslope. The whole point is consistency. But consistency can change. Consistency doesn't have to be what everyone else is doing. What works for you could work differently for somebody else. That's why I don't ever force basketball or health and nutrition on everyone. The question I ask is, what do you want? And then tell me how bad you really want it. And if those two correlate, we got a good plan. If it's not making sense, we got to switch it up. Because some people don't really even know what they want. They think they know what they want. With success comes problems. With success comes responsibility. But there's different magnitudes of that. Some of the most successful people I know are not millionaires. And especially with my time in California, and more so creating new circles here in Michigan, I find that money don't make everyone happy. Now it does for some people. Some people, they have destructive lives, but because they have, you know, a good amount of money, they think they're happy. that's good. Seek what you truly want. Find leadership in those categories. Find the hard truth. Make mistakes. Love yourself. Smile. I mean, if you're hearing this or able to see this, wow, what a blessing. You're alive. You're alive and well. And, you know, some people are really going through it right now with addiction or poverty or loneliness. And I hope and pray that this reaches out to you and you reach out to me if you need to. And we grow together and we learn, and I express any information or any type of energy I can give to you. But also, you don't need me. You don't need anyone. Like Les Brown says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside has no control. And that's so true. You literally, it's you versus you every day. And that's why I tell people, you don't gotta pay for a life coach. You don't gotta pay for a personal trainer. Now, don't get me wrong. It helps. The accountability factor, it allows me or whoever you're paying to give their time, because time is of essence, and you do have to, you know, provide for your family. But ultimately, all you need is you. I truly do believe in you, and I love you, and I hope whoever needed to hear this, because this was random, just on the spot, no subject, or actually it's how I do all my videos, but try to find the good, seek for what can become better. Don't be afraid to work. Hard work works, that's facts. And know that your life can change dramatically within the month, the week, the year. I mean, I stopped having expectations. I thought I was gonna be in Cali, Ohio, here, there, doing this, doing that. I found out that sometimes things are gonna change, and it's for the better. And the times that I've had the hardest time changing, come to find out, it was for the best reason. So embrace the roller coaster, create good habits, and know the roller coaster always goes like this. The better your habits and rituals, the more you'll be on this plateau or the upward spiral, and you'll eliminate the downward spiral. But in reality, life has a downward spiral. There's a purpose for it. There's a purpose for it. You're not gonna always feel good. But the good thing is you still have ability to make choice. The most gangster people I know show up even when they don't feel like it. They tell their mind, I'm telling you, and these Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, all these guys I listen to, they're so true what they say. Billy Osbrooks, even my friends, I got some friends that are doing some high level stuff, and it's like, wow, like when you become aware of how simple it is, but how complex it is, you realize you can do it. You're not different than anybody. No one's more talented or better looking or whatever you think you're searching for. It's not. It's whatever you want. It's in you. It's in you. It's in you. Literally, even being good looking comes from creating that frequency. The sexiest people I know work out, diet, serve other people, naturally are just so beautiful inside that it just explodes on the outside, and then they embrace it, and they take pictures, and then you like their picture and you think they're beautiful, but you don't know that their beauty actually came from their habits and rituals. You're beautiful. You really are. I used to be 242 pounds and the addiction, and I was not beautiful, and now I feel beautiful. But I also know that it's daily. So whoever needed to hear this, start a routine, create it, work on it, but then give it back. It's the ladder effect. Instead of building a ladder and then taking the ladder with you, leave the ladder and show them the steps. Let's change the world. I love you guys.